everyone. I'm so excited to see you. I was just looking for my rubber duck. Do you have a rubber ducky? I used to have a rubber ducky, but I think I lost it. And you know what today's story is called? Ducky by Eve Bunting and illustrated by David Wisniewski. Oh, I hope I pronounced his name right. It's a little bit hard to pronounce, but I love his pictures. And you know what's really cool about the story? It actually happened. And this is told from Ducky's perspective. Ready to hear it? Great. All right. Here's Ducky. I'm a yellow plastic duck, and I'm in great danger. Yesterday, I was snuggled safe with hundreds of other bath toys. We were in a crate on a big ship. A storm came, and our crate was washed overboard. Oh no. Down, down it went. We tumbled around inside. Yellow ducks, green frogs, blue turtles, and red beavers. Then bump, crash! We hit the bottom. The crate broke, and we bobbed like colored bubbles to the surface. The sun is rising now, and the sea is pink. My bathtub friends float all around me. Our ship has disappeared. The sea is big, big, big. Oh, I'm so scared. Do you see all the animals, all the rubber, like the yellow duckies and the green frogs and the blue turtles and then the red beavers? Do you see them all? I see all of my friends out there. Fish with watery eyes come to stare. A sea snake wiggles itself among us. A great monster head rises close to me. Shark! I go from scared to terrified. The shark's mouth opens and it gulps in a frog, 2 beavers, 3 turtles, and me. Things and bits of things are stuck in its giant teeth. Puh. It shakes its head and spits us out. I expect we are not too tasty, though we are guaranteed non-toxic. I wish we could swim and get away, but all we can do is float. It's a relief when the shark goes. A wedge of pelicans fly above us. Oh, how I wish I could fly. I'd fly to safety. The frog next to me is turned upside down by a wave, then right side up by another. But we are drifting far from one another. Great sea spaces separate us. High on a sea swell, I see us spread across the ocean for miles and miles. The next morning, I have no yellow ducks, green frogs, blue turtles, or red beavers to keep me company. Like the ship, they have all left, and I am alone. Do you guys see the yellow duck? Do you see? He's right there. There's no other. Before we saw all those other rubber duckies and frogs and turtles, but now nothing. I can't tell how long I float on the big empty ocean. There are days when sun sparks the water, when the ocean is blue with white ruffles. There are days when I float through rain, days when wind blows me backward, tumbling me like a yellow ball. It is all the same to me. I only know the loneliness. There are days when fog hides me even from myself. Then I'm lonelier than ever. There are nights of clouds and nights of constellations. There is a moon, and another, and another, and another. The water must be colder now. Ice nudges me. Seals bark as I go by. Can you bark like a seal? Will I float in this ocean forever and ever? Do you see the ducky? Can you find him? I think he's right there. Do you see him? Oh, no, right up here. There he is. It is on a day of pale light that I feel the sea lift me, carry me, crash me down. I'm somersaulting over small stones. What is happening to me now? Someone is shouting, I found one! I found one! It's a duck! Do you guys see the shadows on the rocks? Can you see what those are? See like this one and this one? Do they look kind of familiar to you? A boy's face close to mine. We're nose to beak, beak to nose. Another boy rubs my head. Hi, Ducky. That's what I'll call him, Ducky, my boy says. His friend grins. Good name, very original. I need a report that I found him, my boy says. He gets on a bike. Mrs. James is keeping a record for science. For science? Me? Oh my gosh! Look at this! It's great to see so many of my friends again! Can you guys see all of his friends? Oh my gosh! I have to get this book because you have to find them. Look, there's I see a beaver over here, and a green frog, and a yellow duck, and another green frog. Do you see them all? Can you see there's one in a window, and then in this window here on this page, do you see them all inside? It's like all the rubber toys. Could you find them? Now we are in a room. My boy sets me on a table. I found him down on the beach, Mrs. James, he tells a woman. Thank you for reporting it, she says. She writes in a notebook. I'll put it on my ducks found list. People are finding a lot of these bathtub toys around town. The scientists are so interested. Ducky's coming home with me, my boy says. Do you see where she writes it? Can you see that? Maybe if I turn it this way. Can you read it now? It says, ducks found. We ride to his house and he puts me in his bathtub. Oh, I am so happy. I am a bathtub duck, fulfilling my destiny. Oh, how wondrous it is to be able to float. Oh, there's a happy ending, but wait. Check this out. The author's note. In 1992, a crate containing 29,000 plastic bathtub toy animals left on a ship from Hong Kong, China, bound for Tacoma, Washington, in the United States. It was washed overboard in a storm. Hundreds of the toys have since been found beached on the eastern coast of the Gulf of Alaska. Scientists are checking findings and sightings to learn more about currents, winds, and tides. Using computers, they plot the track of the remaining toys. Some, they believe, will go into the Arctic Ocean and ride a course toward the North Pole. Some could sail around the top of the world to the North Atlantic. One lone duck has been found off Washington State. How wondrous it is to be able to float. The end. Isn't that fun? About this little ducky's journey. Well, I hope you have a bathtub toy and you get to enjoy it, and maybe you can make up a story, but this wasn't made up. but you can still have an imagination and make up your own about your toys. It's all fun. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you next time.